Hello and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal, where last time we had a nice relaxing day after the turmoil of the 5th Palace's final boss. And today, we're going to be doing more of that same thing, and we might even be able to finish off both Maruki and Makoto's confidants if the stars align. Who knows, because we've been getting really lucky with spending time with both those characters recently, so fingers crossed. I dreamed that I went out to eat with Yoshida, but I forgot my wallet. I'm glad it was just a dream. Okay. What a weird thing to tell me. Alright then. Whatever you say. I hope it was a good dream. Or something, I don't know. Like, weird thing to dream about. Hey there! Kinda forgot you existed there for a little while. Are you keeping up with the comments online? There's a lot of hate for Okumura and a lot of expectations for us. I hope Haru's dad has a change of heart soon. All we can do is wait. As is the case for many things in life, all we can do is wait. As usual, it'll be a while before we see some results, but man, I'm so looking forward to this. I'm kind of curious, because I'm still not quite clear on whether they want me to think that Akechi actually killed the guy or not. Because it seems like he did. Seems pretty clear that he just kind of point blank put a bullet in his head, and that killed him in the metaverse, which should in turn kill him in this universe, but he's still alive, so I'm unclear as to the specifics of how this works. Well then, let's get class started. I hope you remember what we got over until now. I believe that this camera angle is the camera angle for when Kawakami hijacks the class and lets me do whatever I want. Well, I know it appears the same thing this time, so I mean, I would read, but everything we have to read is worthless, so let's just none of this helps me anymore, so I guess we'll just read to clear out our backlog of things. We'll just read. We have speed reading, so we should be able to get through it pretty quickly. Especially when I fast forward through it, that also makes things easier. But yeah, I mean, again, no point. The only reason I read now is to just get through what we currently have, so that hopefully we'll be able to get more books that'll be more well tuned for the stats we have to actually increase, not to increase the stats that the books want me to. Really, no messages, huh? Unfortunate. My plan kind of revolves around on waiting to see who messaged me, but I suppose if that plan's out the window, then we can see who's around to talk? Anyone? Can we go see Maruki? I don't know. I don't know why I opened that. Can we go to the practice building to go see Maruki? I hope so. He's right there. Are you up to talk? You don't have a thing above your head, so maybe not. Good work today. Already autumn. You expect to get a little less hot, huh? Yes. Almost done with that study. Once it's done, I want you to see it. Okay, so I have to wait for you to finish your study then. All right. Well, you're useless to me. Confident here. Who would that be? Unsure. But would it be on underground? If it is, I'm not gonna... Okay, it is, but you're already maxed out, so there's no real point in spending time with you. I guess... Do we want... Maybe is Futaba outside the cafe, perhaps? Maybe? She is not. Alright, well, there goes that plan. I, again, would go to Takemi, but I kind of can't because her thing's soft locked. I always hate the times when you just don't know what to do next. Those are always the worst. And, you know, when all else fails, I can always just go to the underground mall, and which I know that's where I just was, but this time I'll be going here with the intent of actually working, so we can work and try to increase our kindness stats in case I get further soft locked with Futaba. In that case, alright, let's work here. And speed things up a little. Get our money and our stat increase, and be on a merry little way. And hopefully next time there'll be someone around that actually wants to hang out with me, because today was saddening. No one wanted to spend time with me today. Well, I mean, Takemi was there obviously, but you know, I kind of can't spend time with her as long as that side quest remains unfulfilled. In case you would like to stay apprised of the situation, little has changed with my father so far. I appreciate the consideration. I've yet to truly speak with him though. As I've said before, this is just what happened to Madarame. There's no need to worry. Still, I'm sorry. I know you're all waiting to hear about the mental shutdown culprit. Father's physically weak, so it may take some time. Let's be patient. He's right. We don't need to worry. We don't need to be worried. In that case, ain't it time we be talking about our next celebration party? Too soon. Too stupid. What? We can talk about that some other time. For now, let's wait patiently. I'll contact everyone if anything comes up. And please be Akechi. Nope. Just two people that I would rather do just about anything other than spend time with you. Well, to bed we go then. Because we don't need to study, we don't need to work, we don't need to do just about anything. So let's just hop in bed. Yep, we're going to bed already. Because no one wants to hang out. Well, people want to hang out with me. But not the people I want to hang out with. So even the CEO has a change of heart. The company's image is still in ruins. I imagine their stocks plummeted. Think Kumar really exploited his voice? Yes. I don't know why I'm reading this. I already said I wouldn't read this moving forward. October 1st, we're back in session. Well, I say back in session as in back in session with the classic black coat we had towards the beginning of the LP, which honestly has been so long, kind of forgot that this was even a look we had. I was so used to the more summer laid back short sleeve layout that I kind of forgot this was a thing we even had. But yeah, it's nice to be back. It's kind of come full, well, maybe not full circle, but this is the day we started this LP, and now it's this day in game. So how about that? And in a week's time, it'll be the day that I released episode 1 of what some people say is my best series to date. So there's that. Alright, who are we getting a message from today? Ooh, well, I mean, this is a no-brainer. It's tempting to spend time with Ryuji. It is, really, because we're 1 away from finishing his confidant ranking. But we're also close to Makoto, and I kind of want to spend time with her as well, so let's do that. I'm thinking about all the different ways I could save Aiko, but the best method would be getting evidence of Tsukasa's misconduct. Shouldn't just showing her the phone be enough evidence for you? Like, just show her the chat log and be like, take that! Here's my evidence. Case closed, Your Honor. That's a conclusion I keep coming to. So I'm thinking of asking around in the red light district, if it's okay with you. Think you could help me out? I feel like there are better ways, there are easier ways to do this to get proof, but if it's the plan you want to do, then we shall do it. I'm gonna go persuade her myself. Then let's meet in Shinjuku. Alright then. We are rapidly barreling closer and closer to the point... Oh, she spoke there. We're rapidly barreling closer and closer to the point where we will cross the point of no return. So... It's gonna be nerve-wracking. Anyway.
However, we'll need solid proof of what he's doing if we're going to convince Aiko. I believe some of the promoters around here may know something. As my father always said, finding evidence takes serious legwork.
Well, fortunately, they're parallel to each other, and they both have big bubbles above their heads, so shouldn't be that bad. What do you want? We don't let couples come in together. I'm looking for someone. You want to sabotage our business? I'm glad to talk some more out back if you want.
Hey.
We should get out of here. I think it'd be better if we ask someone else. Alright. I guess you're not going to be of help to us. Will you be help to us? Wait, they're literally labeled as friendly promoter and unfriendly promoter. Are you kidding me? Hey man, I got a great club for you. We even let couples in. Wait, are you high schoolers? Is that what we look like? What a good joke. You're exactly the kind of person we like. Come right this way. Do you know Tsukasa? Oh, is he a host or something? Sorry, but I never promote for a host club. Are you pranking me? Come on, I can't talk to you forever, you understand? I take it he doesn't know anything, but try to look elsewhere. Lovely. You are useless to me in that case. Alright, how about these people over here? Do you know anything? How about you come to our club? We'll show you a good time. You have money, though? You seem like a poor young kid. Do you know Tsukasa? Tsukasa? You bastard, you a friend of his? I'm not. He's using the sake bottle trick, or sake bottle trick. Let me make it clear for you. Get that girl out of there. That's the plan, buddy! But the plan involves evidence and proof, so if you testify for us, or if you have any other evidence, that'd be great. Tsukasa's known for wrecking lives. He breaks a sake bottle and ends up selling the girls to pay it back. Same thing happened to one of my friends. Damn it. We have proof now. Well, we have testimony. I don't know. I don't know about this one. If she didn't believe you, why would she believe some random stranger? If this works, I'll be astonished. What do you want?
Hey.
Aiko, your boyfriend is infamous around here for tricking girls into debt, then forcing them to sell themselves. Moreover, he's probably doing it in conjunction with a criminal gang. You need to get out of there. You seriously came all the way here to tell me that? Get out of here, Makoto. I've had enough of your lying bullshit. I have testimony from one of the promoters in the area. You're not the first girl Tsukasa has lied to about a broken sake bottle. He doesn't ask for much at first, but the interest piles up. Eventually, he'll ask you to sell your body for money. Please, reconsider this relationship. Shut it. I already have a date planned with him for today. We're going to stop by his club. So stay out of my way. Oh, and look who it is. Yo, did I make you wait, babe? I came a little late after seeing your text, but I guess you're already here. Hey, I know these guys. Wanna hop over to my club with us? It's gonna be a total blast, dude. They were saying some bad stuff about you, honey. Like how you get girls into debt and then force them to sell themselves. They're lying to me, right? Oh, are we doing this scene? They're lying to me, right, honey? It's all lies. Right? Right? We're doing this scene now? Huh? You believe that crap? Listen to me. Nothing like that's happening here. I'd never lie to you, princess. It's always princess with you. Why don't you ever call her by her real name, Tsukasa? Or are there too many princesses in your life to remember? Tsukasa? What are you freaking out for? You just texted me, remember? And forget you, Makoto. Oh my god. Objection! I knew it. I'm the one who texted you. I'll be 5 minutes late today, baby. I even added tons of emojis at the end to make it sure it seemed like Aiko. Admit it, every girl you get money from is your princess, right? You can't even remember names anymore. Don't you see, Aiko? This is who your boyfriend really is. But you tricked him. That's your takeaway? Are you kidding me? How is that your takeaway? Hey, look, imagine from Recipe for Turnabout when you corner the culprits. They're like, "Aha! I have proven definitively that you are the murderer in the Trebian case." And then the judge is like, "But you tricked him. Why does it matter that you proved the case? You tricked him. You tricked him. That's not allowed." It's like, I don't care if you got tricked. We proved the point, Aiko. What would you know about love? The whole reason we're in this mess right now is because of a double date that you set up. So, if it started with a double date, then as you're concerned, you think she's in a relationship. And didn't you just say last episode that she has a cool boyfriend? Make up your mind, Aiko. Leave me alone, bitch. Well fucking deserved. Jesus Christ. What? Wake up. You already know the truth, you just don't want to believe it. Stop lying to yourself. Slap him. Or kick his crotch. Either, or possibly both. Or, okay, I guess that works too. But Tsukasa's the only one who cares about me. The fact that we're here right now proves that wrong. We are here because we care about you. Nobody else treats me like I'm special. And as expected, Tsukasa's just standing there like a piece of washed up lettuce because absolutely incapable of processing the situation. He's like, I got cut, dude. I don't know what to do next. A perfect girl who lives up to everyone's expectations could never know how I feel. Stop trying to feed me your honor student bullshit. We have proof, Aiko. It has nothing to do with that, you idiot. I just can't rest knowing there's such evil in the world, and I damn sure won't keep quiet when my friend has her life ruined. As for you, apologize to Aiko, and stay away from her from now on. Huh? You're really starting to annoy me with this shit, you bitch. Don't think I'll go easy on you because you're a chick. I'm gonna teach you a lesson you won't forget. Yeah, that'll be a great idea. Hey, you see those people back there that are staring at you? I'm sure this will go over real well for you. I dare you. Get away from her, your fight is not with me. Get away from her, yes, I'm calling the cops. This is the reasonable, just say this. This is a dumb thing to do. This is be like, look pal, your fight's with me. Don't say that, just do this. I come from a long line of police officers. If you really want to start something, be my guest. Yeah, you could also mention that your sister's the prosecutor. Damn it, I'll remember this. He wasn't so tough after all. I'm shocked. This sucks. Oh, god damn it. Did you see that? Was that girl fighting with the host? They're really going at it. People notice what happened. Of course they notice what happened. We should get out of here.
You're right.
Staying here now is only going to cause some more trouble. Or you could go check in on Aiko. She just ran down the stairs. You could go, or you could go check in on Aiko. No, okay, I guess that's not gonna happen. Did we win? Oh, a winner is me. Did I do it? I guess I did it. I don't know. I think I did the win. Who knows? Can't believe I actually hit one of my friends. She deserved it. It was the right move. You really smacked her. No, that was the right move. Clearly words weren't gonna do anything. Despite the fact that it's like, she really said, but you tricked him. It's like, but that's not how that works. You can't trick someone. It's like, as if the problem was that we use deceptive means to get the truth, not the truth itself. Oh boy, howdy, that was a mess. Well, it was the right move. Words were, really, I hope so. You know, I have a bad habit of acting in the moment. I can't help but get swept up in emotion. That's why I always have to take extra care to keep myself composed. My father was the same way. It's not the proper way to act, though. There's no telling what would have happened if you hadn't stepped in. I think you would have beat his ass. That aside, this place is interesting. How'd you ever find somewhere like this? You know so much. Not as much as you. I appreciate the compliment, but I doubt that's true. I had to increase my knowledge set just to spend time with you, so yes, it's true. Honestly, spending time with you and getting to know Aiko has given me a great deal to think about. There's so much you can miss by living with your head buried between the pages of a book. I thought I knew how the world worked, but the more I spent time with you guys, the more I realized how naive I was.
But
I see now there are some things I need other people to teach me. Remember how Aiko said I would flunk a test about love? Well, I don't know how to study that subject. What should I do? Already in a relationship with another girl, which was not my fault, by the way. Fuck you, game. I can't learn about romance by myself. Alright, here we go. Here it goes. So, for those who are watching the episode, who are watching the LP for the first time, let me briefly recap to you what's happened. So, I was in a conversation with this girl called On in this game, up on the roof, and when the game said, we made On cry, and then the game said, I should choose my words carefully. So I thought that meant, oh, so the game wants me to not make her cry, because as previously the game has made it clear that it thinks that crying is a weakness that should be avoided. So I thought that's what it was telling me, and I didn't think anything about it. Next thing I know, the game said, On says to Joker, I love you, and then she asked what I say, and then I said what she said, which was, you told me you love me. That's all I said. I didn't say I love her back. All I said was literally what she said to me. I just told her what she said, and that somehow led to her kissing Joker. So, the problem with that is that wasn't who I wanted to romance. I hadn't decided yet between Kasumi, Makoto, or Takemi. But then, the game made that choice for me. So, since I can no longer choose the one that I would have wanted to go down, now, because people requested in the comments or at least they wanted to see my reaction to what happens if you romance everyone, or at least more than one person. So, since the game has forced my hand, we are going to go down the naughty route and start the evil run, if you will, where we just date everyone. Not literally everyone, but I would have liked to, because I don't, in case you don't know about me, I don't stand for unfaithfulness in relationships. If you want to see someone else, then see someone else. But this is a game, not real life. So we're gonna see what happens. We're going to say I'll be your study partner, and we're gonna see what happens when we try to date two people at once. And I'm going to regret this so much. Let's do this. I'm not exactly the most well-versed in these matters, so allow me to confirm this. Do you like me? Oh! Oh, this game! Oh! So this one gives you an out. Fuck you, game. I'm so pissed about that. So, last time, when the game said, gave you the option to tell her that you love, or sorry, tell her what she told you, there was no second choice there. There was no safe stop point. You had already barreled down the path of romance. But here, it gives you a second chance to confirm what you're talking about. Thanks, game. You love to see it. God damn it. You really mean it, right? Well then.
You see,
If, it's alright with you, let's start dating for real. This is so embarrassing. I look forward to, growing our relationship, together. I'm now in a relationship with Makoto. This can't possibly end horribly.
Alright.
This is a great plan. Especially considering how often Makoto and On talk together. There's no turning back now. You're damn right about that. Kids done with your little heart-to-heart yet? Sorry about that, it's rude of us to stay here so long after only ordering tea. Oh, don't worry, just a glimpse into this fresh drama of yours is the only apology I need. It's like a nice spritz of lemon in the air. Makes me think back to when I was just a wee girl.
well,
Right, well, we should be going.
all right then.
Thank you again for today. I'll see you later. Well, how's that for a story arc? What a ride that was. Are you gonna talk right now? Sorry, I know we just saw each other. So, I think between us, we managed to help Aiko see the truth. Did we, though? She kind of just ran off into the night, and we never saw her again. I don't know if I'd call that helping her see the truth. Probably have never pulled this off alone. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'll stop that. Hearing that does make me happy. You're too nice to me. Thinking of calling Aiko once she calms down a bit, but I wanted to get a courage boost from you before I did. That helped. I think I can talk to Aiko properly now. I guess boyfriends really can be reliable. Oh, I'll call you later. Okay, bye. God damn it. Like, I wanted to just be faithful to one person. But now the game's forced my hand, because I didn't want to... Like, if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't get to see the roots that I actually... Because I want to see a further... I want to see more development with Makoto, with Kasumi, and with Takemi. And I was willing to choose between the three, but now I wouldn't have gotten to see any of them because of what happened with On, so... This is the route I've chosen. This is the route I'm now barreling down. And there's no turning back now, so... I'll just say this. This special ending for dating everyone at damn well better be worth it. Because this like, it makes me scream, even though it's just a game, it makes me scream to do this. I dreamed I was being chased by a gigantic futaba. Why? Why are you giving me intel on your wacky dreams? Why do we need the... okay. Whatever. Anyway, so there's Makoto's thing almost fully finished up. That reminds me, oh, stop with you and your home shopping program. No one wants to hang out? Alright, well, I guess it's time to go to work again. Time to go to work in the Underground Mall and increase our kindness. Because why not? When no one's around to play, we work the day instead. And increase my kindness, of course. Yep, use the time to work. Use the time to work. Just steamroll through it all. I said steamroll through it all, please. Thank you. I wonder what's... Like, when we run out of... Once we rank up everyone's confident, are we just gonna have to do? I guess I could spend the time ranking up, like, this turd right here, but I don't want to do that, so... It might... The daytime sections for this game might just boil down to me becoming a workaholic again. So, who knows? And... Well, no Akechi, but I do have an opportunity to earn more money at the beef bowl shop, so I guess I can do that. I mean, it would have been great if I could have... No, don't go... I didn't want to go to the back streets. Would have been great... Well, like, where is Akechi right now? Is he just disappeared into the thin air? I guess maybe it's because he's the one who's responsible for Orokuma's potential death, that maybe he's disappeared from the story, but... I don't know, I mean, like, I feel like we haven't spent time with him in quite a long time, and I kind of need to spend time with him, so... I think I have enough efficiency already. Yeah, I know that, but we can always get more money. More money. I mean, we don't really need that either, but still, it's something we can do that they asked me to do, so... Alright. Medium beef bowl, easy enough. One medium of the thing I can't pronounce. Medium barbecue bowl, okay. Interesting. And a large one of the thing I can't pronounce. Easy enough. So it's beef for the first one, barbecue for the third one, and then the second and fourth are the ones I can't pronounce. 3 mediums, 1 large, large is the last one. Medium beef bowl to begin with. That's off to a good start. One day I should actually learn how to pronounce that, shouldn't I? Medium barbecue bowl. New one. And to close it out, a large that thing. You're right, that was the order. I know it was the order. It's not hard. You know, I thought that at this point they would have increased the amount of, like, the amount of things you can do. But by which I mean the amount of orders you could get in a single day to kind of make it more challenging. Because at this point, it was never all that hard to only memorize 4 orders. But I mean, it's even less of a challenge now. So I would have thought that by this point they would have increased the difficulty slightly. But I also wish there was more of an incentive beyond reaching max rank to do this stuff. Because once you reach max rank, outside of getting money, it's not like it's just annoying to get points for something that you've already fully maxed out.
What? Excuse me, but could you please repeat that?
Now, nothing's been decided as of yet, but at the rate that things are going, Yoshizawa-san's honor status could possibly be revoked. Something so serious should, of course, be brought to the attention of both her parents and yourself.
I've been told that her results at the latest meet were quite laudable. Isn't revoking her status as an honor student a bit of an overreaction on the school's part?
I understand how you feel, but Well, third place doesn't really cut it in this case.
Third place, depending on the scale of this thing, to finish third in what could potentially be a national... I don't know. Is this a school-wide competition or a national competition? Well, actually, even if it's just restricted to a school competition, third place throughout the entirety of the high school, that's nothing to sneeze at.
She needs to attain first place results for her exceptional status to be worthwhile.
So, by that logic, can there only ever be one honor student per sport? Because that's bullshit.
Don't get me wrong here. Personally, I think her results are impressive, but I suppose the argument could be made that if she's going to represent Shujin and receive special treatment, it's not enough.
Yeah, being top 3 means nothing, apparently.
Please don't shoot the messenger here, okay? This is necessary to guarantee fairness across the entire student body. It's not as if you've been expelled or the like. Another meet's coming soon. Please try for the results the school wants to see.
Good God. Throw your life into the machine of academics and sports and do nothing fun ever. Just let your life waste away by doing things you don't want to do just to impress people whose opinions don't matter at all.
Sir, putting excessive expectations on Yoshizawa-san will only be to her detriment.
That's the first smart thing this man has ever said in his life.
Oh, that wasn't at all my intention.
Yes, it was.
I just wanted to give her a little encouragement. Dr. Maruki, please continue serving the student body as counselor and providing support to Yoshizawa-san. This meeting was merely meant to express how the entire faculty will be supporting her. That's the reason I had you sit in today, Dr. Maruki.
Supporting her. I see.
Basically, keep her from doing something extraneous because I'm aware. Like, hello, hi, my name is not your friend, and I as not your friend, am here to make sure your life sucks by pushing you to your limits and making you contemplate suicide because of the lengths you go to try to push yourself to being the best athlete you can be. And Maruki's here to make sure you don't do that, so that we can keep telling the elders that we are the best school around and we have the best talent around. Hi, we're a high school, and we hate you.
At any rate, that's all I wanted to discuss with you today. Please keep in mind, these changes are all hypothetical, unless Yoshizawa-san doesn't provide better results.
Good Christ. All these people care about is just being top of the class, constantly.
Well, I suppose we should wrap up.
If you are not the top 1%, you're worthless.
Excuse me. What's wrong with Yoshizawa? Didn't she seem off to you? Oh, Yoshizawa must have dropped it. Shoot, she's gone. Let's return it after school.
She's not. She's right behind you. She did not get that far in the past 20 seconds. Just go run behind you and give it to her real quick.
We should at least send her a text so she knows.
She could not have gotten that far that quick. Just go around, turn around, and give it. Really?
Maybe I left it in here.
See, she's still in the goddamn school.
Huh? How did Yoshizawa-san handle the news?
She seemed pretty downcast. I think it was quite the shock to her.
Duh, really? It's telling her honor status to be revoked because she placed in the top 3 instead of first place. Like, wow. You're shocked?
This is what finally drives her to succeed. She needs to push herself beyond third place and bring home some stronger results. And soon.
Like, Jesus Christ. The thing that kills me is how accurate this is. To just how they... high school... varsity sports coaches... AP teachers, they don't care about you or your health or anything. Their goal is to make sure you are the top of the or the top of the charts constantly. And that's all they care about.
Vice Principal, I know I've already told you this, but your approach here is going to affect her adversely. Trying to motivate her with harsh words is only going to give her more anxiety.
Dr. Maruki, we aren't running a charity. If she's going to receive special treatment, she needs to provide adequate results.
How is top 3 not adequate enough for you?
Praising her until her head swells may be your idea of therapy, but we can't afford to just butter her up
But Okay, this is between butter her up and not treat her like shit.
We took in those sisters to improve Shujin's standing, but at this rate, we're only going to end up suffering
Oh
for
my
it.
god.
Not only have we lost one of them, but the other one's not doing us any good. Not a waste of effort.
Notice how they're avoiding mentioning the sisters by name.
Sir. Oh, pardon me. But there's no denying. First with Mr. Kamoshida, now the principal's death. We've got our backs to the wall here. If this school doesn't bounce back soon, even my own ass will be on the line. That'll be all. Excuse me.
I just cannot understand.
In summary, people are shit. To be honest, I'm fed up with how happy people have been acting. Stealing hearts, social reform, don't give me this Phantom Thieves nonsense, it's also unscientific. I mean, how could they target Big Bang Burger and Okumura Foods? They're criminals. That artificially consummate flavor, enough volume to fill a small universe. Are the Phantom Thieves trying to steal the galaxy of junk food from me? That said, perhaps you think you understand how vast the universe is, full of countless galaxies. But consider this. If we use 3 watermelons in the sun to visualize a certain matter's size against the universes, what are the melons? The melons are stars.
This is it.
That was not a hard question. It's meant to convey the density of stars and the vastness of space. There's 3 B's in the whole of Europe also works. In other words, the universe is essentially empty. There are countless stars in the sky, but the universe is even more vast than that. Even within our own galaxy, the stars are separated by a great distance despite the sheer volume of them visible. That wasn't hard. Like, that's just basic astronomy. And even to say that, it sounds a bit pretentious. That's just common sense. Close, but yet far. You could say the same of our hearts. If only he knew the places we've been. If only he knew. If only he knew the places we've been, especially recently in this goddamn game. Alright, who's up next?
Hello? Senpai? I'm sorry. I just now noticed that you tried to reach me. My smartphone seems to be acting up again. You found my good luck charm, right? Odaiba, in front of the stadium, where we met before.
She's at the stadium?
Senpai, sorry, I can't hear you.
I guess her signal cut out. I couldn't hear everything, but it seems like she's at the stadium. She seemed to be acting unusually this morning, too. Do you think something happened? Me too. When we met her there last time, she did mention that she goes there when she's depressed. Well, let's see how she's doing when we drop off her good luck charm. To Odaiba, right?
No connection. I should have gotten this thing replaced already. I'm so useless. I do nothing but cause trouble for Senpai. And even Dr. Maru.
Do not let them get into your heads. You've gone above and beyond and pushed yourself to the limits to demonstrate your capabilities of those performances. You are doing... You could smoke almost anyone in a gymnastics competition. You need not concern yourself with trying to impress those asshats.
Kasumi Yoshizawa.
Come on, I want to get a parfait.
Yeah, just a sec. I'm looking up a spot right now. It's supposed to be somewhere around here.
Ugh, you've gotten us totally lost. I don't recognize any of these places.
Let's stop next to this plot-relevant character to make sure that she hears what we're talking about.
What's that building even supposed to be, anyway?
I think they're building some kind of convention center. Or was it a research lab? What's it matter, anyway?
It's not a lab. It's a stadium. Hmm?
Beginning navigation.
Hey, Is that... What the...
My thoughts exactly. Are you kidding me?
This atmosphere... Is this a palace? But we never activated the nav. Wait. Do you think it was Yoshizawa? It's a possibility. She wasn't anywhere near us when we slipped into this palace. She can't fight like we do. We have to find her. Fast.
Are you kidding me? We're already back into the palace. We haven't even reached the deadline for the other one yet.
Let's go.
Oh, you can't be serious. Really? We're already doing another... Okay. Lovely. I guess we're doing this now. This is gonna be a fun time. So she accidentally came here because she just said stadium. That's all it took was oh boy. Here we go. I thought we deserved a break from this. Especially since the other storyline hasn't even resolved yet. So, you mean it's... Like, that means it's theoretically possible for you to do this palace before you finish the other one. Which... Oh boy. Well, let's just keep going. I guess I'm assuming we're getting a sneak peek of our 6th palace then. Great, that's locked. That was a waste of my time.
Oh.
Up where? Looks to me like that could be a foothold. Can I just grab him way up there? I feel like I could just grab him way up there. But I suppose that would be too much effort. Well, I guess or I could just go up this ramp. You think I'd just be able to grab my way up there, right? But nah, we'll just climb. Oh, wait. Now I can grab him way up there. So you can grapple up there, but only from that one specific angle. Naturally. Okay, now where do you want me to go?
I can feel it.
Oh, further up? Alright, let's keep going further up. So, how did Kasumi get all the way up here? Without the aid of a grappling hook, then. Well, I don't know. This was not on the bingo card. I was not expecting to go to another palace before the timeline and the deadline for the other one was even up.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine. How did you get this far into the palace?
Why? How are you here? Who's that? Is she a cognitive being?
It's my fault.
What? Come on.
You must... Kasumi.
Stop! Stop it!
You must...
Hurry! Yoshizawa's in trouble!
Heresy! You dare to spurn our Lord's mercy!
Are you alright, Yoshizawa?
That voice...
Looks like that thing's ready to rumble.
Accept yourself. Our Lord laments the foolishness birthed from your pain.
What are you talking about?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that. Where are these voices? Her whole I'm not bothered routine really pisses me off sometimes. Getting special treatment is like whatever if it's deserved. But do you think she's earned it?
I understand how you feel, but, well, third place doesn't really cut it in this case. She needs to attain first place results for her exceptional status to be worthy.
Not only have we lost one, but the other one's not doing us any good. Talk about a waste of effort.
I've had enough of this.
Yoshizawa?
You're telling me I'm not cutting it? As if I don't know that better than anyone! Still, I don't care what anyone says about me. I will not tolerate anyone speaking ill of our dream!
Another awakening.
It's all in your best interest.
Again, gentle reminder, we could do this. We could get this scene before clearing out the last palace.
Filling my life with this pressure. Demanding the results that you want.
Yoshizawa? Could she be?
And now you're all branding me a failure? Let me remind you who you're talking to. I am Kasumi Yoshizawa!
So adamant. Rather than accept a life in cinders, you'd strive towards splendor. You know the risk. Well, if those really are the shoes you've chosen, then we'll dance to the end.
This has got to be...
Well, alright then. Okay.
Look at that!
I am that.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Accept this contract. The spell cast upon you.
I request we have a rematch. This time, I'm going all in with Cendrillon!
Okay, I have many thoughts. The first and foremost, wow.
We'll show you the way to do this. Nothing too reckless, okay?
Thank you. Please do.
So, her costume design is easily the best. Actually, no, we'll do this. Easily, like I adore her costume design so far. Big fan of her costume design. That is really like that. Second of all, her awakening and like the animation and cinematography there, easily my favorite of all the awakenings so far. Third of all, just generally speaking, I have not given the animation in this game enough credit. Like, I haven't really talked about it all that much, but animation in this game, like, you don't get to see it a whole lot because, for the most part, it's all just kind of static motions back and forth. You don't really get to see the animations outside of those awakenings and brief 3D cutscenes. But when they do show up, they are goddamn impressive. So yeah, that was really awesome to watch her awakening. Now, having said all that, fourth, can we stop accidentally stumbling into palaces, please? Like, can we just have an instance where we, you know, naturally have a reason to go to a palace, and we don't accidentally say the word stadium? And that leads to the character development. Can we stop doing that, please? That'd be great. But, you know, I'm willing to overlook that just this once because that scene was so awesome. And it's finally, because we've seen Kasumi push herself way too hard throughout the whole game up until this point. So it's kind of cathartic to finally see her push past all that and finally be like, yeah, you are being unrealistic of me. You have way too high, insane expectations of me. I'm not gonna let you push me around anymore. I'm not gonna succumb to your desires and your expectations. So, very cathartic to finally see her do that. But Jesus Christ, we need to stop with the accidentally finding palaces. Oh, and one last thing, the pacing of this. You could have done this before the other palace if you wanted to. Like, oh boy.
Are you alright?
I can't be weak anymore.
Whoa! I'm quite impressed. considering how you just awakened to your persona and all.
Senpai, right? I knew it. By the way, why are we dressed like this now?
Well, of course. This has to be awfully confusing for her. Looks like they found us. Time to get out of here, quick. We can explain later.
Right. Oh, we're... Huh? My clothes changed back to normal too.
This was your location before you entered the metaverse. We all just came back.
Came back? Did we go somewhere?
About that.
Please, tell me anything you might know about what's going on. I need to know what just happened to me.
I know how you feel, but what should we do? Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll tell you everything from the beginning.
Thank you. A metaverse with palaces and personas.
I'm sure it's not easy to wrap your head around all of this in one go.
Normally I wouldn't believe any of that, but after seeing it all for myself... But wow, you're so good at explaining things, Mr. Kitty.
I'll let that last part slide this time. But isn't there something else that should be surprising you?
Huh? A cat's talking?
Took you long enough. And I am not a cat. I am Morgana.
You, goddamn, you give up already? You are a cat right now.
I see. Well, since you seem to know a lot more about this than I do, maybe I should call you Morgana-senpai.
Oh, that's right. Don't you have something for her?
You came all this way to return this? Thank you so much.
We shouldn't have had to, because what should have happened is once we picked it up, we should have turned our asses around and been like, hey, look, you're like 20 feet behind me right now, so I can just go walk to you right now and give it to you right now, instead of waiting the whole time. But, you know, that's
You didn't seem your usual self this morning. Did something happen?
Well, I didn't get a chance to tell you yet, but I got 3rd place in the last meet.
To anyone else, that'd be like, that's great, you finished 3rd overall, that's incredible.
Of course I'm not happy about it, but it looks like the school is even more displeased. I was summoned to the guidance office this morning. I was warned that the school might revoke my honors status if I don't improve my results soon. It would be due to my own inability to succeed in gymnastics, so I have to say it's not an unfair consequence, but I also overheard the vice principal talking about how I'm a useless waste of effort. And I dragged Dr. Maruki into this mess too, since he was with me when I got the news. That's what really got to me.
That's a tough break.
So I ended up coming here. And then all of a sudden I was in that place we just left. But I'll be just fine now. I feel like whatever happened in there helped me to get over it. I'm going to realize my dream for sure.
Seems like you really are on the up and up now. But then again, how did Yoshizawa end up finding a palace in the first place? It sounds like it was pure coincidence based on what she's told us.
The nav.
Well, I suppose that makes the most sense. Hey, do you mind if we take a quick look at your phone? If the nav's on there, we'd be able to tell whose palace that was with the search history.
Sure, it's right. Sorry, this won't do any good.
Why's that?
The battery's dead. It's been acting up for a while now, so that could have something to do with it.
Oh, really? Shouldn't you get that checked out? Well, it's not like that was a palace we've been after, so I guess it's no big deal.
Not yet, it's not.
Couldn't make its ruler our target unless we reached a unanimous decision anyway.
Okay, I've been meaning to ask. Are you two part of the Phantom Thieves?
Well,
You are, aren't you?
I mean, it's kind of, at this point, it'd be kind of tough to hide that now.
I knew it. Wait. That means when we were at the cafe with Akechi-san, I basically told the Phantom Thieves themselves that I don't agree with what they're doing.
Now you're catching on.
I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. With that away, what's your call? That's right. Considering how she did back there, don't you think she'd make a worthy addition to the Phantom Thieves?
Naturally.
So, you mean you want me to join the Phantom Thieves?
In a heartbeat.
In a nutshell, yeah. You've awakened to your persona, you're aware of the existence of palaces, and from the looks of things, you've got quite the potential. If you're willing to join us, we'd be glad to have you.
Also, since you know so much about us, it'd be kind of bad for us if you didn't join us, so... yeah.
I see.
You don't have to give us an answer right now. I mean, you probably shouldn't make any decisions until you learn more about what it is we're actually doing.
Thank you, but... I'm sorry. I have to turn down your offer.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts.
Cool. So we'll head home for now and... Wait.
When I awakened to my... persona, was it? I also realized something. I can't keep obsessing over my shortcomings in gymnastics like this. So, that's why I can't join you at the moment.
Because you need to focus on your gymnastics.
I'm truly sorry to say no after all you've done for me.
Kasumi, shouldn't you just... Didn't you just get done in the palace talking about how you don't need to live up to other people's expectations anymore? And now you're like, sorry, I can't be a Phantom Thief. I gotta go back to gymnastics. Like, really?
Thank you, but...
That wasn't a compliment.
It would cause you all more trouble if I were to join up without being totally invested in it. Of course, I won't say a word about this to anyone.
I'm glad you catch on so quickly. Well, if you ever change your mind about us, just let us know, okay?
Thank you, Morgana-senpai. If that ever happens, I'll get in touch right away.
Yes.
I should extend the same gratitude to you as well, senpai. I swear, one day I will repay you for helping me out in so many ways. Shall we get going? Quite a lot's happened today, but I have a feeling I'll try harder than ever before, starting...
I'm glad to hear it.
So you know what that feels like to me? Isn't she a new addition to this game? I could be wrong, but I think I recall someone mentioning in a comment earlier on in the series that Kasumi was one of the few new additions to the series. That's why she hasn't really had much to... That's why, despite being introduced so early in the game, she's barely had anything to do with the main story. She just pops up every now and again, and has only had one main interaction with anybody in the story that's not Joker. So, I could be wrong, but I think she's one of the new additions. Like, she as a character wasn't actually in the original base Persona 5 game. Again, I could be wrong, I could have this information incorrect, but it's fairly sure that was, or at the least, even if she wasn't a new character, she was at least given more depth in this game. I don't know, something like that. Point being, what that feels like to me is, hey, we have a new character we need to bring into the story in the end for the royal content, but we can't just drop her into the story of the royal content because that'll be too forced and not fleshed out. So what do? Well, let's just stitch a scene between two palaces in the middle of the game where she accidentally stumbles into a palace so that she knows what the palaces are, but then we obviously can't have her accept them too early because then it would raise the question of, well, why weren't you for the other why weren't you there for the other palaces? So we'll have her turn down the offer, but still have her be cognizant of what the Phantom Thieves are, so that she has reason to accept the offer later in the game. That's what that feels like to me. It feels very crafted in that way. It reeks of a I was added post-game kind of thing. And especially, also I'm just getting sick and tired of people accidentally stumbling into these situations. But, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. Anyway, on that note, all these things here today. We didn't finish up either Makoto or Maruki's confidence like I thought, and we didn't even get to the confession, but, you know, at least we made some progress to this at least. Anyway, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow with some more Persona 5 Royal. Goodbye.